You brought home that beautiful 4K TV, but the sound is flat, tinny, and completely underwhelming. You have a first-class picture with coach-class sound, but you don't have to spend a fortune to fix it. We've tested the top models to find the perfect audio upgrade for your wallet. To get these honest tech reviews, you must subscribe and share this video right now. A crash course in soundbar specs. Before we dive into our top picks, let's quickly demystify some of the jargon you'll see. Understanding these three things will make you a much smarter shopper. First up, channel numbers, like 2.1 or 5.1.2. The first number tells you the main channels. A 2 means you have standard left and right stereo. A 3 adds a dedicated center channel, which is fantastic for making dialogue clearer. The 0.1 means it comes with a separate subwoofer for all that low-end bass and rumble. And that last number, the 0.2 and 5.1.2, represents height channels. These are upward-firing speakers that bounce sound off your ceiling to create a more three-dimensional, immersive sound. Second, HDMI ARC or eARC. This stands for Audio Return Channel, and honestly, it's a must-have. It's a feature on your TV's HDMI port that lets you use a single HDMI cable to send audio from your TV to the soundbar. The best part? It also lets you control the soundbar's volume with your regular TV remote. It's the key to a simple, one-remote setup, and pretty much all of our picks today have it. Finally, Dolby Atmos. You don't need to get lost in the technical weeds here. All you need to know is that Dolby Atmos is all about creating a 3D bubble of sound that puts you right in the middle of the action. It adds height and precise placement to sounds, so a helicopter will sound like it's actually flying overhead. On a budget, this is often done virtually, using clever audio tricks. But as we'll see, some of our top picks include actual, physical speakers to make that effect even more convincing. Alright, now that you're armed with the basics, let's get to the countdown. Number 5, Polk Audio Signa S2. Kicking off our list is a soundbar that's earned its spot not by having the flashiest features, but by being one of the most dependable and straightforward upgrades you can buy. The Polk Audio Signa S2. In the world of budget electronics, reliability is a feature in itself, and the Signa S2 is an absolute workhorse. Polk has been making speakers since 1972, and that experience really shows. This is a 2.1 channel system, so you get the main soundbar and a separate wireless subwoofer. The bar itself is impressively slim, designed to fit right under your TV without blocking the screen. The build quality also feels a step above many others in this sub-$250 price range. It just feels solid. Setup is refreshingly simple. You can connect with HDMI ARC for that seamless one-remote experience, or use the included optical cable if you have an older TV. The wireless sub pairs automatically. Just plug it into the wall, place it somewhere in the room, and you're done. No apps, no forced Wi-Fi connections, just plug and play. But the real standout here is Polk's exclusive voice adjust technology. This lets you turn up the volume of just the dialogue, without cranking up the entire soundtrack. If you've ever found yourself reaching for the remote to hear a quiet conversation, only to get blasted during the next action scene, this feature will be your new best friend. It's incredibly practical. For the price, it's impressive. The soundbar provides a clear and surprisingly wide soundstage. But the real upgrade is that wireless subwoofer. It adds the deep bass that makes movies and music feel alive. The Signa S2 is for the person who wants a guaranteed, no-fuss upgrade. If your main complaints are muffled dialogue and weak bass, and you value reliability over everything else, this is the soundbar you can buy with total confidence. Number 4, Sony HT-S100F. Next, we have the undisputed champ of the ultra-budget category, the Sony HT-S100F. If you think a real audio upgrade is impossible for under $100, think again. This is, without a doubt, the best $100 you can spend to improve your TV experience. Let's be clear about what this is: a compact, 2.0 channel, all-in-one soundbar. There's no separate subwoofer. Its mission is simple: be infinitely better than the speakers built into your TV. And at that mission, it absolutely succeeds. The design is sleek and incredibly slim, fitting easily into almost any setup. Despite its low price, the build quality is excellent, and setup is as easy as it gets. It has HDMI ARC, so with a modern TV, it's one cable for both audio and control. It also has Bluetooth, so you can easily stream music from your phone. But let's talk sound, because this is where the S100F punches way above its weight. The first thing you'll notice is the clarity. Its greatest strength is how dramatically it improves dialogue. Voices become crisp, clear, and easy to understand, completely solving that mumbling problem so many modern TVs have. The sound becomes fuller and richer. Thanks to a built-in bass reflex port, it even produces some surprisingly decent bass for a bar with no sub. Sony's S-Force front surround technology also does a great job of creating a wider, more cinematic sound. The weaknesses are exactly what you'd predict for the price. The bass is pretty tame compared to systems with a dedicated subwoofer. This soundbar is for the person on the tightest of budgets who is simply fed up with bad TV audio. It's for a bedroom TV, a dorm room, or anyone who just wants to hear what the characters are saying. Number 3. Hisense HS2100. At this spot, we're talking about a big reason people want a soundbar in the first place: more bass. This is the Hisense HS2100, a 2.1-channel system that delivers a huge dose of entertainment by pairing a solid soundbar with a dedicated wireless subwoofer, usually for under $200. The HS2100 is designed to be an instant, powerful upgrade. The main bar is sleek and compact, but the star of the show is that wireless sub. Being wireless gives you the flexibility to place it wherever it sounds best without running cables across the floor. When you watch an action movie, you will hear and feel the difference. The subwoofer adds that deep, rumbling low end that makes explosions and epic soundtracks feel genuinely cinematic. The soundbar itself handles the mids and highs, and with support for DTS, Virtual X, it creates a spacious, 3D, simulated sound that makes your audio feel much larger and more enveloping. Hisense also packs in a lot of useful features, including several EQ modes like movie, music, and a night mode, which is super handy. It reduces the bass and enhances dialogue, so you can watch late at night without waking up the whole house. While the bass is powerful, some audio purists might find it a bit boomy and less precise than pricier subwoofers. The Hisense HS2100 is the perfect choice for the budget-conscious bass head. It's for the movie lover who wants to feel the rumble and the gamer who wants to feel the impact of every explosion. Alright, we're at the halfway point, and we're about to get into the heavy hitters that bring serious bass and immersive features. If you're finding this guide helpful, do us a quick favor and hit that subscribe button. We put a ton of work into testing these so you don't have to, and your support lets us keep making these guides. Okay, let's get back to it. Number 2. Hisense AX5125H. Get ready, because this next one is a product that almost feels like a cheat code for home theater. It's the Hisense AX5125H, and it is a complete 5.1.2 channel Dolby Atmos and DTS X surround sound system in a single box. For a price that usually hovers around $350, you are getting a soundbar with dedicated up-firing drivers for height, a wireless subwoofer for bass, and 2 dedicated wireless rear speakers for true surround sound. Unlike other bars that use processing to simulate surround sound, the AX5125H uses real, physical speakers to place audio all around you. The up-firing drivers bounce sound off your ceiling for those overhead Dolby Atmos effects. The dedicated center channel keeps dialogue locked to the screen. The wireless rear speakers envelop you in the action, making effects like whizzing bullets feel incredibly realistic. The result is a cohesive bubble of sound that punches way above its price tag. When you're watching a Dolby Atmos movie, the experience is genuinely transformative. This system rivals the performance of soundbar packages that can cost twice as much. The build quality is surprisingly good, and it supports both Dolby Atmos and the rare DTS X format, a huge bonus for movie fans. To hit this incredible price, they left out a few bells and whistles. There's no Wi-Fi connectivity, and there's no fancy room calibration software. The Hisense AX5125H isn't just a soundbar, it's a statement. If you have the space for the rear speakers, and your goal is the most cinematic Dolby Atmos experience for the least amount of money, this is the one to buy. Number 1. Sony HT-S2000. And now, we arrive at our number 1 pick. The best all-around budget soundbar for 2026 is the Sony HT-S2000. The HT-S2000 is a 3.1-channel, all-in-one Dolby Atmos soundbar. That means you get left, right, a dedicated center channel for dialogue, plus a built-in dual subwoofer for bass, all housed in one sleek unit. What makes the S2000 so special is Sony's advanced virtual sound processing. Using its vertical surround engine and S-Force Pro front surround tech, this soundbar creates a remarkably convincing virtual Dolby Atmos experience without any extra speakers. The soundstage is incredibly wide and tall. You'll hear sounds that seem to come from the sides of your room and feel a genuine sense of height. It's one of the best virtual surround implementations we've ever heard at this price, which hovers around $300 to $500. The audio quality is just phenomenal. The dedicated center channel ensures dialogue is always crystal clear, even during loud action scenes. The built-in sub delivers tight, punchy bass that adds real weight to movies and music. The biggest strength of the HT-S2000 is its versatility. It solves the biggest problems for the most people. It makes dialogue clear. It provides impactful bass without needing a separate box. And it delivers an immersive Atmos experience without the complexity of rear speakers. As a standalone unit, the Sony HT-S2000 is the complete package. It's the soundbar we'd recommend to our friends and family. It's powerful, immersive, and incredibly easy to live with, making it our clear winner. Honorable mentions. Of course, a top 5 list can't cover every great option. Here are a few quick honorable mentions. If you have a very small space like a dorm room or desk setup, check out the Creative Stage Pro. It delivers surprisingly big sound in a very compact form factor. If you're a pure bass head looking for the most powerful thump under $300, the JBL Bar 2.1 Deep Bass 2 Malawian Quatches is a serious contender. It prioritizes raw power over refinement, delivering an absolute wallop from its hefty subwoofer. And if your budget can stretch a bit further, look at the Klipsch Flexus Core 200. It's pricier than our main picks, but it offers phenomenal dialogue clarity and is part of an expandable system, meaning you can add a sub and surrounds over time to build a full home theater setup. Final conclusion. So there you have it, our guide to the best budget soundbars of 2026. Let's do a quick recap. For ultimate reliability, the Polk Audio Signa S2 is your durable, easy-to-use workhorse that nails dialogue clarity. For the tightest budget, the Sony HT-S100F offers a massive improvement over TV speakers for under $100. For the best bass on a budget, the Hisense HS2100 and its wireless sub deliver that cinematic rumble. For a full home theater steal, the Hisense AX5125H provides a complete 5.1.2 Dolby Atmos system for an unbelievable price. And the best all-around soundbar is the Sony HT-S2000, offering the perfect balance of immersive sound, clear dialogue, and simplicity. Ultimately, any of these soundbars will be a monumental upgrade over your TV's built-in speakers. It's the single best investment you can make to elevate your movie nights from just watching TV to a truly cinematic experience. All the products we talked about today are linked in the description below. If this video helped you out, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed for more honest tech reviews. Now, we want to hear from you. What soundbar are you using right now? And what's your biggest audio frustration? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.